The music hall is probably one of the most unique buildings in this area, one of the oldest buildings in this area. Hello, my name is Donald Thompson. I'm the caretaker here at the historical Hartland Music Hall. Built in 1858, originally as a church, first congregational church. Remained a church until the 1920s. The church disbanded and the building sat vacant for quite a few years. Then in 1929, J. Robert Krause, who was born and raised here in Hartland, came back here after he retired from the electrical business, where he made his fortune. He wanted to bring music, art, and culture to this rural community. One of the first things he did is he built the Crow-Main Library. That was with his uncle, Henry Tremaine. So they put the two names together, and that's how you got Crow-Main. But in 1929, he saw that the building here at the music hall was vacant, so he bought it for $500. For the next 3 years, decided to spend $50,000 to renovate the building. He loved music, and he loved the type of music that was used in religious ceremonies. The Kilgan organ that is over here, that was installed back in 1932. That was one of the major things that brought people to this building. The seats that were installed here are the original seats that have been renovated. Those seats are the same kind of seats that are in the Fox Theater, the Michigan Theater in Ann Arbor, and I believe also at the Radio City Music Hall in New York. One of the first things that he started here was the Messiah program that has been going on ever since 1932 up until last year when the coronavirus came. We didn't have, for the first time in 88 years, the first Messiah program was actually broadcast right off this stage to WJR radio in Detroit so that people could hear it all around the Detroit area. The building during the 30s and 40s was used extensively for just about everything. All the school graduations in high school were done here. Graduations from the alternative ed program were all done here during the 90s. People from all over came here for any kind of program that they had because there was something going on every day, either plays, concerts, what they called vespers, religious programs that went on every day. In the belfry, we have a bell there that was built 1857 and installed when the first church was put in. And that bell still works to this day, and we ring it for weddings and things like that. The first marriage was the Steineckers in 1932. And ever since then, all their children, all their grandchildren, and all their great-grandchildren have been married here on this stage. It's quite a nice tradition. We have quite a few weddings here a year, somewhere in between 5 and 20. We still have a church that does services here on Sundays. There's always been a church in the hall since the day it was made into the music hall from the original church. So the church part of it has continued throughout these years. That's a pretty good showing of what the hall has meant for all these years.